I'm going to try to make this video as quick as possible since I don't have a lot of time on the camera. What I have in the bag here is a fox that I picked up yesterday morning on the way to work. The poor creature is totally shattered. Now, they're shattered in such a way that I can't tell if it's male or female, so this might be like half autopsy-like, just to examine the internal organs that are hanging out to tell what it is, because I don't know about you guys, but when I'm working with animal bones, I like to know the gender of who I'm working with. So this is just kind of like a show and tell plus a very brief autopsy for me on this animal. I warn you right now that this is going to be quite graphic. As I said, this animal is completely shattered. What happened is they had been hit. Oh, I'm just looking at a beetle in the box. All right. They had been hit by a vehicle and then run over multiple times afterwards. So whoever hit them did not do the good deed of stopping to remove the animal from the road, and neither did anybody else during the night. Now you can see here these little white speckles. Those are fly eggs. There's a lot of blowflies here. They're putting a lot of them by the knot. So as you can see here, these are really tiny eggs, and there's like a couple hundred in each cluster. And they can get inside of any knot. They can get in anything. It does not matter how much you tie or tape a box, they can get in there. And there's flies in the bag already. As I said, this is going to be graphic. Oh, the rigger has stopped, so that'll be a little bit easier for me. When I picked this little critter up, the rigor was pretty bad, but now it has relaxed and there is no rigor at all. Yes guys, I will take your eggs over. So here's our little fox. I said this was mangled, so skull completely crushed. That is just so sad. This animal was a younger individual. Decay on the teeth. There's some tartar buildup there, but those canines are so perfect. I say this animal is probably about 2 years old, and for me that is a young animal too. Looking at the back molars towards the wisdom teeth, there's a little buildup, so yeah, I would say that this animal was about 2. Oh, cute little carrion beetle. Just trying to put them back together. See, this way, there is no way to tell what gender this animal was without examining the internal contents. Like, everything is just so blown apart. So this animal was about 2 years old, and as you can tell here, this is such a mess. There's no way that I can tell what gender this animal was. So I'm just going to have to do some meditations with them and determine the gender. I was having a feeling that the animal was male, but you can see how messed up this is. There's no way, you can see that, there's no way that I'm going to be able to determine gender when the gut contents are this mangled. This is a beautiful little creature though. While putting this fox in their resting place, I have answered the question as to what gender the fox was, and this fox was a male. I came to that conclusion based on the fact when I was laying him out in this position for decomposition that there was a pouch of skin between the legs that was not obliterated by the impact, and that tells me that this animal is a male, that he did have a scrotum pouch. So I was right in my intuitive assumption that he was male. And we just gotta wish this little guy a good afterlife and thank him for the use of his bones. And I'm gonna go get my smudge supplies and give him a smudge.